Hi everyone, and welcome to the new Healser channel. I hope you all enjoy the new content I'll be creating for you all. As you can see, I'm starting a brand new randomized Nuzlocke series in the HeartGold version of Pokemon. This is my first video ever, so please show your support and leave a comment. Alright, to start the game I had 3 choices of Pokemon. Metapod, Seadra, or Inferno. Even though the weak and honestly pathetic Metapod was tempting offer and Seadra is an offensive powerhouse, I went with my old favourite, True and Blue, from the very first time I started Pokemon with Pearl, Inferno. I named him Kevin because Kevin's a great name. Why wouldn't you name a Pokemon Kevin? And after an enormous amount of talking with the Professor and one of his nerds, just God let me play. Anyway, after all these inconveniences, I checked on my Kevin's stats and checked his, looks great, got plays, ability like all 5 type starters has. And I skipped a load more chatting for your viewing pleasure, and I had started my journey. Slowly, I literally had to walk to the next town before I could run, so literally very slowly. I mean, who can't run without a specific set of shoes? I can't believe it's such a silly concept, really. Running shoes. Running shoes in Pokemon are one of the strangest things to be added in the game, I would reckon, because I don't understand how people can't run without specific shoes. Pokemon's just weird, I guess. But the man in the next village was nice enough to give me a pair of running shoes. While running to the Mr. Pokemon's house, I trained Kevin up against some puny legendaries and Dragonites, innocent Ivysaurs and Houndoom wannabes as Mancerix. Anyway, thank God they were all under level 5 though, because my gameplay would be over early if it wasn't. For some reason I must have smelled like Pokemon catnip, because I could not have been more than 5 meters away before Pokemon would want to jump up and challenge me left, right and centre. Little did they know that Kevin is an OP master and just laid him out left, right and centre, just non-stop making him die. I finally got to Mr. Pokemon's house. So what sort of name is Mr. Pokemon? Like, are you named after the species or the species named after you? Anyway, I receive a mysterious egg from Mr. Pokemon and I get my Pokedex from Mr. Oak, which only records like 10% of the Pokemon I see, thanks to Nuzlocke. I sprint back to town to heal up Kevin. Along the way, I encounter a bunch more useless Pokemon who couldn't possibly survive out here in the wild and definitely had no chance up against Kevin. And it made Kevin and I laugh as we eat them alive. Jeez, I mean, that's a bit dark, isn't it? Anyway, after I destroyed all these low-level Pokemon, it can be tiring for my little chimp, so I got him to the Pokemon Center and I healed him up. Also, just so you know, I'm not allowed to catch any Pokemon just yet until I have the catching tutorial, so that's why I'm not catching any Pokemon. But as soon as I have the catching tutorial, the Nuzlocke officially starts and I'll catch every first encounter I see along the way. Anyway, after I go to the Pokemart and check if I have any Pokeballs left, which I obviously have not, I have to verse my rival, who has the really strange name of Fisher Aonet. Anyway, that's a really fake and strange name. Sorry anyone who's named Aonet. He leads with his only Pokemon, which is a tiny Marill. What a joke. He's trying to fight me with a level 5 Marill, but I'm over here with a Kevin. Jeez, I'm just laughing in his face like I've got a level 11 Kevin against his level 5 Marill. Man, it's stuffed. After I deal him a bunch of scratches and I defeat his pathetic Marill, I'll sprint back to home trying to see what happened to Professor L. Not before I obviously pick up his trainer ID to see what his name is. I didn't encounter any Pokemon on the way, so it was quick. There was a single police officer there for the investigation. Like, come on, Pokemon, where is your law enforcement? He's looking for a Poké robber and accuses me. He must be threatened by my stunning good looks and as well as my tank Kevin. After I cleared my name, I snitched on the actual red-headed robber, naming him appropriately Jeff. What a mean name Jeff is. After all you'd get when you introduce your name is, my name's Jeff. Anyway, what a life I sent this poor soul to. I'm then shown how to throw a Pokeball, and so the Nuzlocke begins. And from now on, a perfect Pokemon every route I see I have to try and catch, and I'm not allowed to catch any others. My first encounter on the route is a level 2 Skyzer, and I'm not Skyzer, which I catch easily with only one Pokeball. I then name him Edward Scissorhands because of his little chompy hands he's got at the end of the thing. I reckon that's a pretty funny name, personally, and I'm a pretty funny person. It's from Nightmare of Elm Street, isn't it? That's where the character's from. Anyway, and it's I know it's played by Johnny Depp. He's an absolute lad. Do you know, like, I think Edward Scissorhands meant to have a favourite animal, and it's actually a horse. Like, imagine trying to stroke a horse's mane when your fingers are literally made out of scissors. Like, that's such a strange thought. Anyway, back to the game. And back to the second town, training both Edward and Kevin along the way, slowly building at the very beginning of what would be the most OP Pokemon team ever to grace Nuzlocke's presence. I head up at the Pokemon Center and continue on to my second encounter, first picking up some Pokeballs along the way, and then I get a freaking Dragonite. This freaks me out. Like, of all the Pokemon, I get a freaking Dragonite. This is one of my most favourite Pokemon. I cannot express to you how cool that is. Imagine having a Dragonite on your team. Like, people can't even get Dragonites on the team, and the normal gameplay is like, God, this is epic. So after a bit of fangirling, I catch the Dragonite, and actually I'm gonna name him Maverick. Maverick from one of my favourite movies of all time, Top Gun, which is played by Tom Cruise. This is a seriously good movie, and if you have never seen this movie before, I seriously recommend you go and watch it. It's on, I'm not sure where you can find it, but I'm sure you can find a website which streams it. Anyway, with all my now stacked OP team, I begin the long grind of training them up to good levels, feasting on the low levels Mareals, Melspritz left, right and centre, as well as low leveled Dragonites, which Maverick feasts on his siblings, taking the XP with him. It's a bit, I'm not sure the word is, but it's sort of weird how Dragonite's just fighting his siblings like that. It's a funny thought, feasting off the energy of his fallen siblings. After this, I demoralised a few kid trainers, thinking they could be Pokemon Masters, but instead had no chance against my team, who was absolutely stacked. Anyway, I go on to my next route where I see my next Pokemon, which is a Phoebe. And I'm having the most stacked Nuzlocke right now. Here I find a Phoebe. I'm on a roll right now, seriously, like no one can stop me. It's such a good roll Pokemon. Really good rounding type wise anyway. Well, I catch this easily and I name it Titmus from the Australian swimming team. Like, have you guys seen those TikToks with there's a Titmus's coach is the one like absolutely going nuts when his protege wins the Olympic gold medal. Such a funny meme. This Olympics is a meme. There's been so many funny moments in this Olympics. Anyway, so I name him Titmus after the Australian swimmer. What a lad. Anyway, legend. Anyway, Titmus joins my team, and this is where I leave you. Thanks, guys. Also, if you really like this, I would really recommend you join my Twitch streams. I have my schedule there, so you can watch whenever I stream. I'll be doing this Nuzlocke until I pretty much beat the Elite Four. Otherwise, so see ya. Like and subscribe.